It's Friday, and you're watching First Shift. I'm Angelina Zarnecki. Coming up, GM's BrightDrop is opening its first Canadian dealership. But first, your morning headlines.
We'll start with Mazda. The automaker has confirmed the revival of its trademark rotary engine. Mazda is opting for a plug-in hybrid version of its MX-30 subcompact crossover. The rotary revival is part of the automaker's so-called multi-solution approach to electrification. The MX-30's battery will power an electric motor that drives the subcompact crossover like a pure electric vehicle. A spokesman saying the rotary plug-in version of the MX-30 will debut in the second half of the current fiscal year ending March 31st, 2023. Mazda retired the rotary engine in 2012 along with the RX-8. Renault posted a drop in Q1 revenue, citing the conflict in Ukraine and chip crisis as disruptions in sales. The group said its revenue fell by 2.7% from a year earlier to $10.6 billion. Sticking with Renault, Carlos Ghosn, the former head of Renault and Nissan, said he was surprised by reports of an arrest warrant issued in France. A spokesperson for Ghosn telling Reuters, quote, "This is surprising. Ghosn has always cooperated with French authorities." Ghosn lives in Lebanon after fleeing Japan while out on bail for alleged financial wrongdoings. Ferrari will recall about 2,200 cars in China. The State Administration for Market Regulation in China saying in a statement today it will recall some cars imported between March 2010 and March 2019 over a potential fault in its braking systems. The recall includes the 458 Italia, Speciale A, and Spider, as well as the 488 GTB and 488 Spider series models made between March 2nd, 2010 and March 12th, 2019.
General Motors' BrightDrop brand tells our sister publication, Automotive News Canada, that it plans to open its first Canadian dealership before the end of 2022. Steve Horniak, Chief Revenue Officer for BrightDrop, says the company is in active discussions on establishing its inaugural Canadian dealer and expects others to follow in the next couple years. Says Horniak, "I could see us end up having multiple dealerships up here over time between West Coast, Central, East Coast, and North." The delivery brand is pulling from GM's existing network of dealerships to build out its sales and service hubs. The number of North American BrightDrop dealerships will be limited, and Horniak says he will not share which region will house the first Canadian dealership. The new GM business launched officially in January 2021 and has disclosed orders for 30,000 of its Zevo 600 and 400 electric delivery vans. They will be built at GM's Cami Assembly Plant in Ingersoll, Ontario. Retooling work that will clear the way for full-scale production of the BrightDrop vans will start at the end of April. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at @first_shift. Have a great weekend.